streamers! Hello, player of games. I've broken my streak. Every stream, for God knows how long, I started out by going, "Hello, folks. How's it going?" But what the fuck was that intro that I like? What was? I don't know what demon possessed me. Why did I say that? Like, actually, why did I say that? Hi, I wish to devolve. If that was evolution, I wish that was you. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Hey, we were playing Passport though. Mamma mia. Pursuing the crap. Ah. Hold on. I'm gonna... What we're gonna do for this one is I'm gonna paint a fucking... paint a fucking still life in my translucent PS3 controller. Oh, Jesus. They got them boobs. It's got them grabbable gamer hips. How's it going, folks? This is like my Bob Ross shit right now that I'm on. Isn't it all actually what's going on there, but that's okay. This is what my controller looks like. If there's no artistic there are no mistakes in my drawing. There are only mistakes in your perception of my drawing. I'd say I know a little more about what I'm drawing than you do, pal. I'm on 3 right now. I don't want to play Hot Silver at some point. It also costs money. I do not like to spend money. Bill's inbound. That's okay. We're working on art, and art takes time. I do not fear the bills. I do not fear the unemployment. True artists must let all worries vanish from their thoughts. They must create. That must be the only singular thing on their minds. The joy of creation. You must channel what God felt when creating Adam. Realizing that creation has a life inside of you. This PS3 controller will go on to be displayed in great places. But we can't control that. We just have to know that it will be what it was meant to be. Art sucks and I hate it. You have to accept that your art is like your child. Sometimes it'll come out differently than you expect. But you can't be disappointed in it. You just have to accept it for how it is, and that will make you and your art a lot happier than trying to force expectations on it that you want it to have. That you want your art to fulfill. You have to accept that sometimes that's not gonna happen. You have to be a good parent. Sometimes you have to let your child, like, do drugs and heroin, and, like, end up in a back alley, but you have to let your child know that you're gonna be there for them always. Even if they end up there. And that's how you raise a good child. You have to give your child heroin. It's like salmon caught smoke. Why is my child and I'm an abusive parent? Alright, gamer. Player, this is not, you are not the gamer when you play games. This is the gamer. And we just have to accept that. But yeah, I'm so glad that I was finally able to remove Detroit Become Human from my hard drive. It was like scraping a dog turd off the bottom of your shoe. Like, it felt so good. Like, I could just feel the quality of the games on my hard drive just like increasing, like the net average quality. I could just feel it going up. This blue sky of the wall represents the outside world that we all experience through playing games. Even if we're not there physically, we're there in spirit. We can visit exotic locales in games in a way real life might never let us. How true that is. Wasn't bound, that's okay. Might respect that mistake, but that's also okay. I have to love my child, no matter how they turn out. I have to create the most beautiful PS3 controller you've ever seen. What God wants me to do. Excited to be able to adopt a cat and Tower Unite? Yeah! I'm rather excited for that. I quite enjoy kitties.
That's why every Dr. Sparkabell viewer is like my kitten.
Oh my god, Cookie Clicker reference. Why are you like this? I'm just living up to the standard set by my role model favorite Minecraft YouTuber, Dream Was Taken. A man who has never done anything wrong. Name one thing he did wrong except all those things he did wrong. I'm butchering these buttons. I'm spending so much time on this, like, dude, this was supposed to be like a joke, and then I got so invested in it, like, dog, it's so over for me. That one friend who's not gonna make it, the absolute state of play. Oh, I'm like a true artiste now. Quick, this is like a Rick and Morty, like a quick in and out 20-minute adventure. I like it. I'm gonna be like Pickle Rick. I'm Pickle Sparkabelle. I turned myself into a pickle. Funniest shit I ever seen. Dick and Shorty, dude. My next art piece should be Pickle Rick. Here's some highlights. Come on. All right, this one. The absolute state of play. Yay! I just doubled my money. I got this kind of thing going on, doesn't he? I still have to check if the Detroit mod raised Dick and Shorty actually described the dynamics between most of my OCs. I have to like actually make the fucking I have to actually check my VOD from last night to see like how badly it got DMCA'd with the goddamn Imagine. I'm drawing Pickle Rick from memory. Kind of got them fucked up teeth, doesn't he? Is Rick and Morty even still going? What the funniest shit I ever seen. Does Pickle Rick have a nose? I've never actually watched Rick and Morty. I forget if I asked, is Rick and Morty even still airing? I think it is. I know they replaced the voice actor for both of them though, because he was doing some shit. I forgot to turn off my fucking things. That is VTuber Studio that I opened. Hello, me. That is... I am tabbing into everything except the game I'm playing. Where I'm from, we call this guy the greenest grinner. Chat, do you think this guy has big wubba lubba dub dub energy? Like Rick? He should, he's Pickle Rick. He's giving murderer energy. He's never murdered anybody. Giving sort of like bumps that pickles have. Because this is Pickle Rick, chat. This isn't Cucumber Pick. Cucumber Rick. This is Pickle Rick. Giving these bumps. I think he's like Pickle Rick, so he has like the unibrow, right? It does kind of remind me of the Dancing Banana gif. This is Rick. Artists and the artist's mind slaving 5,000 years to create one Pickle Rick. They're gonna sell this at a Hot Topic. I have fear for my life. What's wrong? It's just a little Pickle Rick. What's the problem, Simpsons fan? Afraid you might laugh at something? Okay, actually, you're kind of missing out. Simpsons funny as fuck. Takes so much time just to make one Rick and Morty joke. This is iconic Rick catchphrase. The funniest thing you've ever seen. Be complex and redo invest. Okay. I'll make something simple for you. Easy for you to understand. I don't understand, wouldn't expect you to. Coming around and look at me, I can feel it. Music stopped, I don't know why. The pickle Rick is the best thing I've ever done on stream. What about the actual pixel art I did? Hello? I like to think that's a bit better than my pickle Rick. This proves I still got my edge. Got you to pixel art? Yeah. Need my next masterpiece. Need my next masterpiece. Where's it going? Blah blah. Dookie. Oh, hello. Oh, it's someone important's coming by. She's gonna praise my Dookie painting.
Blah, blah, blah.
Fascinating. God, I don't think she was impressed. Yeah, I don't think she was impressed. This is a letter of invitation. This letter regards invitation to my castle. I am utmost impressed by your craftsmanship and the fine arts. Your piece, Dookie, truly struck me with awe. The way you use your ebony warms colors my usually cold heart. You let this piece take the time it deserves, and it truly shows. I hereby invite you to my castle, where you will live in one of my towers. Declining could be seen as a criminal offense, or at least it would be a most cruel blow to your career. Shit, man, I guess I gotta accept. I have to fucking gamer. I'm stuck in the fucking tower, dude. Dude, I can feel like carpal tunnel starting to form my wrist. Oh. I have to draw something. Let's start with two mounds. Mounds of sand. And when in doubt, draw a nuclear explosion. Facing at it. Shall be a man in a hat. Give him a splash of red. There's a little two people, or her, actually. I shouldn't be assuming. The jacket, however, will be brown. Are they painting? Like you people? This is like Oppenheimer if it was a painting. It was like Oppenheimer. I'm sorry, I don't have jokes anymore. I'm just like so locked in on making this painting. Genuinely, my hand and my arm are starting to hurt. Oh yeah, I've been playing that Indiana Jones game. I'm not gonna stream it just cause like, I have a good graphics card. Graphics card is not that good. I upgraded, as I believe I said in the previous streams. Yeah, I upgraded enough to play it on my own. I don't think I upgraded enough to like stream it. It's a whole different ball game. She's been pretty good. Need a better processor for that? Yeah, that too. And I have not upgraded my processor. But, you know. Above passport though. I actually probably don't want to do that one like that color. I have a vision for this piece. Just segment this out into things I'm gonna color. It's weird music. It also like loops a lot more obviously than the other music does. Or did. furrowing my brow. Okay, yeah, no, Jesus Christ, my arm. Oh Jesus, they are charging me a lot of money for being here. Gone with the wind. Can you please look at my thing? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Bruh. Oh. Bruh, I spent so much time on that! Oh my bruh. The fucker, is that not detailed? Are you high? Apple a bit. Yeah, ghost. Skill on complexity. Oh my god. It's not even minimalistic. Dude, draw on your face. Hi, Maddie. Do you want to hop on call while I stream my artistic endeavors? Alright, hold on, I'll find you.
Hello.
Hi. My favorite guests are.
Holy shit. I just got home from work.
A worker.
Yeah. It was a busy as hell day despite being like really rainy and dreary throughout the entirety of the day. I biked to work both ways. And when I was on my way there, I got totally fucking drenched.
I remember seeing you.
Yeah. You stream it to me so that I perhaps can have a live video footage.
Yeah, sure. Let me just...
Sorry, I cannot settle for the viewing experience of plebs.
I'm being slightly delayed. Okay, hold on. I think this is bad. I don't want to do this.
Damn, this is like some detailed shit.
They didn't like my previous attempt at like fucking Robert Oppenheimer staring off into the nuclear blast, so I have to like...
Why is there a ghost?
I don't know. If he comes back again, I'm charging rent.
But yeah, it was like mega busy in terms of customers today.
But
Also, I got a donut for lunch that ended up being not very good. Or rather, it was good, sort of. It was fine. Yeah, it was fine. It was like, okay. But it said cherry-filled, and it was filled with whipped cream.
Ugh.
So I asked for a refund.
This is my new work of art, the Among Us apple.
Wow.
Can someone please buy my Among Us apple? I can feel my arm hurting.
What if you drew an artistic representation of how much your arm hurts?
These people like realism. They like still life.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Oh, they're not gonna like. Wait, what do they want? Legitimately, what do they want from me?
I feel like abstract art. I don't know.
They bought my paintings for realism. I'm gonna give them fucking realism, dude. Oh my god, I'm gonna get kicked out.
The yellow line.
As a yellow line. Representation of the sun. I simply dislike these colors. Oh my god.
One of those colors is my favorite color.
I'm actually gonna like lose at the end because I can't like paint good enough.
Are you at least able to like restart the phase rather than the entire game?
I don't know. If I lose now, I'm probably just gonna find a different game to play because like, dude, this is not good.
Arm hurty?
Arm hurty in a major way. They're saying it hurts in some of the biggest ways we've ever. In terms of arms hurting, nothing has ever hurt more.
Except for perhaps when I jerk my peanuts.
Oh my god. Like, that is not a bad attempt at drawing an apple. Like, I don't know what the fuck they want from me.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Untenable. Shut up, Elizabeth.
This is simply intolerable.
Why do they have, like, parasols in
they're...
a place with no sun?
How else would you know that they're fancy?
Maybe by their fuck-ass wigs?
Listen, we need to reinforce it.
True.
What, could the fucking ghost, like, actually, like, do something? Is that
that emoji. Hold on a second. I've got to go change out of my work outfit. I'll be, like, a few seconds.
How dare you? I liked you before, and the hipsters are now here to bully me when I'm on the verge of financial ruin.
Man, it feels... It feels good to be out of my sweaty-ass work clothes after spending 7.5 hours in them.
Makes sense.
Or actually, it's more like 8 hours. Whoa, pink tree? Is this a Pokemon Rejuvenation reference?
It is. That's all Sakura trees are.
Wait, hold on a second. It's the land of the rising sun!
Oh,
Sundipon.
Sundipon.
You should just, like, draw, like, Japan flags, like, fluttering in the wind.
Wait, true, that could actually raise my complexity score.
Should I just, like, tell you random shit to draw in this thing to raise your complexity score?
Maybe, we'll see. I only have so much time left.
Oh, true. You need to sell a painting.
I need to sell a painting.
These people need to be nicer to you.
I've literally come to your tower to draw you things. Kind of like the flag crease, you see?
Wow. Draw birds.
That's true. Wait, yeah, birds.
Those should be simple, but, like, add to your complexity score. You could also draw birds as, like, little black V's in the background.
Yeah, but I think that might be too simplistic for these people.
Man. Perhaps some clouds.
Clouds might actually be a good idea, yeah.
Clouds.
I say this as a criticism more so of the people who are making you draw like this, but this looks like if it were like photorealistic, it would be an AI generated image.
Gee, thanks.
Wait, what generative slap, please? More slap, more slap.
Have we made absolute cinema yet? We'll see. We'll see if the haters and losers actually like this one. Land of the Rising Weeb. Okay.
Land of my rising peanuts.
Okay, please come on, someone come in. If she doesn't like this, like, I'm actually just gonna ult F4.
Yo!
Oh, that.
Wait, what?
Oh, that's it. Okay, that's it.
Before you could sell it, they fucking.
No, I sold it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I thought I sold it. Oh. Oh no. No, I clicked just a little too slowly. The frame, I clicked it. Oh my fucking god. The frame, I clicked it. The frame, I clicked it. Where'd my fucking paperwork down there? So is this the game?
Wow. Yeah.
Oh. Oh, okay, and there's... Hold on a second. Hold on, one second. Chat, just give me just 1 second. That is no, that is not... Okay, I was gonna do the joke where I just like look up somebody else's playthrough of the Princess ending and then just get that. But YouTube doesn't have that. It's recommending shit like Sleep All Endings meme with 1.1 billion views.
What?
Anyways, we get to look through what is in my fucking library even? I had installed so much stuff to make room for like
Indiana Jones and the Sizable Oval.
I was thinking more Detroit Become Human. Yeah, that too. I got rid of that from my fucking desktop today, and it felt so good, like scraping like shit off your shoe. Do I have Monster Prom installed? I do. Hayes, would you like to play Monster Prom with me?
Sure.
You don't need to have. Oh wait, shit, you do have it.
Do I?
Yeah, like it says you do on my friends list.
Monster Prom. Yeah, I have Monster Prom.
Dude, You want to play some fucking Monster Prom?
Sure.
Install that shit.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, damn it. Bro, you're not even in the thing. You are not in the thing. You chatter. You cannot play Monster Prom.
Oh my god.
Dude, there's
No, yeah,
apparently
it's been ages since I played this game.
Oh, dude, it's been localized in fucking traditional Chinese.
When?
When? Hold on.
That was 3 years ago.
Yeah, but like it's been localized and we can play the game in traditional Chinese. A language neither of us speak or read.
Wow, that's crazy. Well, I'm glad for all the Chinese Monster Prom fans out there.
Like Taiwanese, I think.
Yeah.
Hold on, we'll... Monster Prom? Monster Prom Night Queen? Monster Prom?
Monster Prom Tonight Queen?
The werewolf is apparently voiced by Aaron Hansen with Game Grumps fame.
Whoa. Okay.
Okay, now I need to set it so that my stream is actually streaming Monster
Pardon?
Prom. I have to set it so that my stream is actually streaming Monster Prom. Okay, hold on, and I'm also gonna do a little announcement that like, hey, we're doing Monster Prom now.
So you have to invite me, right?
Yeah, I do. Just give me 1 second.
This main menu screen is like making me feel dizzy.
Add player. No, hold on. Oh wait, hold on. Shit, I didn't realize it's like a match ID. Hold on. Hold on 1 second.
You have to send me the match ID?
I have to send you the match ID and I can't show it.
So you have to exit out, then use it.
Okay, hold on.
The perils of streaming.
Oh, the perils of streaming. Wait, no, I'll just stream it to you as well because you need to see this, I think. Oh wait, no, you don't because you have your...
Yes, I have my own copy.
It's like piss in my room for some reason. Anyways, I sent you the thing.
Wow. Thank you. Join. Hello.
Hello. Now ready up.
Oh wait, there we go, okay.
Okay, now I can... Let's do second term, because that's more options for us.
Okay, sure.
Let's do full game. Let's go whole hog.
Yeah. Cranking my Monster Prom hog.
Spooky high school.
Spooky high school.
The sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid. But always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. I am the red one.
Whoa, makes sense. Spar-key.
Oh sure. We'll do Sparkerbell because
yeah, no, that makes sense.
And also flames.
Or H. Oh wait, oh yeah, there we go.
You can also type on your keyboard.
Oh true, thank you, okay. There we go.
and we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom.
Wow.
I remember clearly 3 weeks were left. As we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates. Scott Owl, 21. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with his stupidly large heart, and is voiced by Aaron Hansen.
Wow.
Miranda Vanderbilt, 19. A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal.
Wow.
Geist, 22, question mark. A party goes with insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
I think I went for her the one time that I played this game.
Oh no, she's meeting my standards! Which Monster Prom MC do you kill me at? Brother, who do you think? Damian Nade, 21. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction.
Wait,
the level fire.
Wait, sorry, what did chat say?
Atlas said, which Monster Prom MC do you kin me as? Liam de Liancourt. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. Zoe, forever. An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to ultimate fangirl. Calculuster Hewlett Packard version 1.0. A library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. And Vera Oberlin, 23. A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their art. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid. We were ready to start.
You're really sticking with this bit.
Listen, Mama didn't raise a quitter. She might have raised an idiot, but she didn't raise a quitter. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever! All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are.
Whoa. Wait, do we get to take a quiz?
We get to take a quiz. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever will throw out a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stats. This way, each of you will start by having the stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start.
Okay, so this is... Oh wait, are we each doing our own stuff?
It's your chance to fix global warming. Go ahead. I'll lead a mission to the sun in order to invite the sun to the party of its life. Okay, I'm gonna say global warming isn't real. I invented it. And now science is
true.
They're claiming authorship because science is like copycat with no original ideas.
Actually true?
Actually
okay,
true.
See, here's the thing, none of these actually reflect how I feel, but like...
These are 3 incredibly stupid answers about a topic you actually care about and are like, you would agree in.
Yes, I am doing a degree in this shit. The world is not doomed. I am... climate doomerism does nothing to help any of us, but I'm gonna say this one because it's... What?
So
I'm wealthy?
Because you were starting a business to profit off it.
Okay.
If you go back in time and tell yourself one thing, the worst investment they ever turned out to be the block booster of 2032. I tell myself that they were... I tell myself not to teach that robot how to fall in love. As romantic as it might have seemed at the moment, it started the robot revolution of 2037. Way worse than the much more positive robot sexual revolution of 2043.
Whoa.
Going straight to Woodstock, baby.
Yeah. Okay. This is most like akin to how I actually feel about it, which is like, here's the thing, like, even if I went back in time, I don't think that anybody, like, I don't think that that would actually change anything, because it would just create another alternate timeline. It wouldn't change anything about how I went about things, I guess. We're doing this one.
What criteria would you use to name your children? Just a swear word. Child plus current version based on birth order. My name the second. Man, no name. A non-heteronormative name to give them freedom to define themselves on their own terms. I will put research for as pun-proof and joke-proof. No one will pick on them. Just a swear word.
Okay, see, non-heteronormative is not the correct word here. It is a non-gender normative. But I'm picking this one. What? No! No! I don't...
It's okay. The school isn't working out. Time to go stripping. What's your stage name? Max Pleasure Model 3000. Kawaii Pussy Uwu.
I hate this. I don't know, man.
It's okay. You're not locked in by any of these things.
Max Pleasure Model 3000. No. Fuck, man. Sad.
Sad.
Okay, so you have 11 smarts, 4 boldness, 7 creativity, 2 charm, 5 fun, and 5 money.
I'm gonna go to the bathrooms. That day you skip class and go. That day you skip class just to hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. You don't like French Arnold Schwarzenegger?
I'm going to explode you.
I guess some people dislike what to watch the world down.
Wow.
By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You get +0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness. Keep doing the voice, I like it.
Okay.
You're living your spookiest life when you hear the giggling of an eldritch cutie pie, met by just nothing of an angry prince of hell. I'm not saying that that's definitely how you lost your horn, I'm just saying that's one of my many headcanons for it.
Okay, so you're voicing her,
Well, actually, do you want to voice her because she's purple?
Yeah, sure, you know what.
Okay. Because she's purple.
Okay, yeah, because she's Urple. I like Urple.
Alright, I'll let you reread the line then.
Okay. I'm not saying that's definitely how you lost your horn, I'm just saying that's one of my headcanons for it.
Headcanon!
Yeah, how I imagine you lost it in my mind when I think of all the cool adventures everyone at Spooky High must have gone on before I joined you all as a regular girl.
Regular girls don't come up and ask me if I know to sacrifice my horn for the coven, because I'm secretly horny for home.
Okay, but I also have an Spooky High... Oh, that just doesn't scan for me. Okay, but I also have an Spooky High Seas AU, where the whole school is a pirate ship and you lost your horn to a bad case of scurvy.
What? Fuck scurvy, if I was a pirate, I'd only get the coolest, most dangerous diseases.
I also wrote a human high AU where you're not missing your horn at all. You're missing a wang!
That was a horn analogous for a wang. Also, don't answer that. Stop making up cannons about my head. The only cannons I like are the ones with 2 ends.
I'll happily stop making up hand cannons if you tell me the real story.
I don't like any of these options. You could just tell Zoe that Damien knocked off one of his arms to piss off his dads. You feel like you heard that somewhere. But friends don't tell the other friends all these secrets. This looks like a job for lying. And maybe, just maybe, you can use your answer to impress one of the other of your very attractive classmates. We all know how demon horns are. Demon horns are a powerful aphrodisiac. It's not hard to imagine how Damien lost his. Oh, wink. Who gives a fuck how Damien lost his? He just what the other guy lost. It was most things.
It was most things.
I'm gonna go for Colin. Oh.
Wait, what?
Well,
Not
no, I
so
think it's
charming?
Okay, well.
Okay.
You go.
Eee! This is gonna be the most realistic Spooky High fanfic ever!
What? No, it's not. Don't you dare write that shit down.
Why not? It's gonna be so sexy and steamy.
And draw everyone's attention to the fact that demon horns are potent aphrodisiacs.
That I can only foresee sexy consequences to this.
That's because you're not the one with the horns attached to your damn body. I still have one horn left, you big tentacle dum-dum. We go to high school for horny monsters. Do the math.
Oh no, do you think people might read my fanfic and come after you? Maybe. Arabi?
Why'd you say the Demon Slayer's name with that thirsty look in your eye?
Because I wrote a really detailed fanfic where you and Arabi put aside your differences and
she murdered me for my horns so she could still have fun murder of the other monsters, because that's the only things that could come of this.
So you really think Arabi would read my fanfiction?
God damn it, Zoe! And God fuck him off for ghosting this shit! You're gonna get everyone in school killed if you go on like this!
Sparkabelle, get everyone killed, but then there'll be no one left to write fanfiction about. I hate it when reality gets in the way of my carefully crafted fantasies. I'm out.
Well, that certainly took a turn for the worse. Too bad, because writing fanfic with Zoe would be like celebrate, lose 2 creativity, and -1 fun.
Whoa, it's me.
It's you.
I'm gonna go to class.
That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts.
Wow.
You spot Liam showing Calculaster some images on his phone.
Stop! I don't want the men!
2 of your classmates interacting without your interference. Unacceptable. You saunter over.
Oh, this guy's purple. I call this one mournful
Okay.
macaroni on polyurethane cafeteria tray. If I had to describe it, I'd say it is haunting, challenging, and very artistic.
Adjectives acknowledged. Appreciating art.
Well, if you appreciate that one, you'll really appreciate this next one. I call it Pickle Beats, and it is, obviously, even more artistic than the last piece I showed you.
Query. How much more artistic is image2.png.jpg relative to image1.jpg?
Well, a lot more.
Invalid quantity. Please provide a numerical value.
Well, that's a ridiculous question. Everyone knows that art can't be objectively measured.
Counterclaim. All things to be objectively measured. Temperature, altitude, smarts, boldness, charm. It seems like Calculaster is going through this every single thing you can think of and or look up. That's a pretty long goddamn list. Looks like you need to resolve this. But whose side are you on?
Oh god.
No worry.
Wow, Liam, it's like you haven't read the obscure yet definitive classic All Art Can Be Objectively Measured, and this book will show you exactly how, by Kandinsky's extremely literal twin brother. What? No, of course I've read that book. I was the first one who read it. I read it 100 times. 100, which is an objective number, just like art is objective. Hey, I've gotta go real quick. Not to the library to go read that book or anything, just to space. I have to go to space. For a concert. A concert on an asteroid you're not hip enough to know about. Okay, think about it.
Wow, you truly know a lot about measuring things. Allow me to show my admiration by measuring you. Knowledge of measuring things, 9.6. Hair. Hair, pound sign, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Attractiveness. Error, stack overflow. Subject is too hot. Processor overheating. You brush Calculaster onto the cafeteria's meat locker to cool him down, which gives you an opportunity to spend some quality time together. Again, +2 charm, and +1 fun.
Win. Let's trade places.
Challenge! Everybody chooses an object. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the 2 players before clicking.
Just like a random object?
Just a random object.
Okay, so we just say it out loud right now?
Yeah, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, 3, 2, 1?
Yeah, on 3, 2, 1, then go.
Okay, sure. 3, 2, 1.
Veggie
Hairbrush.
DVD. What did you say? Hairbrush?
I said hairbrush.
I said VeggieTales DVD.
Yes.
Player orders a study based on how popular a brand new Monopoly piece would be. Said piece was based on this object.
Okay. I think that the VeggieTales DVD would be too, like... It would be, like, you couldn't, like, emblazon... You couldn't make it recognizable.
Exactly.
Like, I feel like a hairbrush would actually be, like... You know, like, there's a thimble. There's a thimble Monopoly piece. There's, like, a car one. There's a money bag. I'm voting for myself.
Oh, did you put in your vote already?
Oh wait, can I? I don't think I can. I don't think I can vote it.
Well, okay, I disagree, but I'll let you go first this time.
Okay. Well.
Now you gotta choose who you're with.
OMG. Hi, ladies.
You're about to lift a glass of scotch to immaculately painted lips. You can drink whatever this school. You can drink whatever at this school apparently. Zwin, Miranda streams.
Stop! Don't drink that!
Why not? This scotch costs more than most cars.
Has your taster tried it yet?
What taster?
You don't have a taster? What if your drink is poisoned by someone jealous of your good looks and royal title?
Listen, Miri, I only drink 4 things. Scotch, red wine, the tears of my enemies, straight up poison.
You drink poison on purpose?
Miranda, my hair is venomous snakes. You think poison actually harms me?
Well, you should still have a taster. What if someone puts really spicy hot sauce in your drink? Or poison?
What do I have to do to get you to drop this?
Simple. Hire a taster.
Fine. Any volunteers? This might just be the big break you've been looking for. You raise your hand. When Vale picks you. Which one of these pretty ladies do you wish to woo? You should get a wink, takes the tiniest sip of her scotch, and then...
No! Stop vomiting! How will you be able to taste her poison if you're too busy foaming at the mouth and vomiting?
You fool, she is poisoned! Run and tell the authorities before this poor sap's face melts off or something!
Oh dear! Oh my! I'm no good in crisis situations! Curse my uniformly pleasant childhood!
Miranda faints with the utmost drama. If there's one thing princesses are good at, it's fainting. Oh, that was hilarious. I should put poison in my scotch more often. You can stop vomiting now, by the way. She passed out. Oh, do you need the antidote? Alright, here you go. I guess I should have let you know that scotch was actually poisoned. Oh well. I'll make an ice cream to make up for it. Your stomach's still too weak for ice cream, but you're never too sick to spend quality time with VR.
No, she's hot. She's hot.
You walk up to see Damien, closely inspecting this body. Not like that, you pervert. Hey, what a mouth do? Okay, that sounds bad, but wait for it.
Oh, that one? That one's for eating whole live birds.
That one.
Parsing out tiny little bird bones that the other mouth spits out.
What about this mouth over here?
That's for screaming obscenities undetectable to human ears.
What about this one?
That one's for... I don't actually know. I don't think I ever noticed that mouth before. I've had so many forms throughout the years. A noble void, eldritch deity, totem being sold by young cat girl, gelatinous monster.
Now you got this sick new mouth that we gotta decide a function for.
We? I'm not just gonna take suggestions. Actually, no, wait, that sounds awesome. I will now take suggestions for what to do with this mouth.
Time to come up with a brilliant mouse use that would really impress one of these charismatic and dateable classmates. Maybe one thing that should be the Smokermel kissing mouse? What about a scream puke mouth where all those times I'm screaming or puking alone just isn't enough? I'm gonna put on the moves. Maybe
Charles,
one day.
you have 2 charm. I hope this goes well. OMG, Sparkabelle. You're my spooky high seas pirate, are you? Because that's almost the exact line that Murr Scott uses on Sea Snake Tentacle Kraken Vera. That's what you were referencing, right?
Sure, totally. Why not? I don't like your fix when I beat someone up with pulp for the sake of sheer violence. None of that hurt ex-comfort bullshit.
Everyone's a critic, huh, Damien? Anyway, Sparkabelle, tell me more about all your favorite lines and plot twists from my fanfiction. And list your 10 favorite positive adjectives for describing my writing style and grasp on romance.
Because now I want to talk to people who've read my writing. Brilliant, witty, sparkling, thundering, raining, smart, building, orange, talented, and triangular. You will instantly respond. Apparently, it's a good answer. Because Zoe takes a regular mouse and kisses you on the cheek. It's not an entire amount dedicated to kissing you. Not yet at least. But it's a start. Let's trade places. Challenge. Everybody chooses a video game. Okay.
Okay.
Why would you want to kill Zoe or Hammers?
Okay. I'm gonna... Yeah, okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
1. Indiana
Okay,
Jones
Sarah.
with a terrific triangle. Wait, what did you say?
I said HSR.
HSR. The player orders decided based on how entertaining it would be if Shakespeare brought to life only for this purpose streamed this game online. I don't know enough about Shakespeare to really make a good judgment, I think.
I think it would be very funny if he streamed a gacha game of all things.
Okay, fine. I'll give you this one.
Shakespeare doing his pulls. Shakespeare pulling for fucking Anaxa.
Ooh, I hate this little twink. Shakespeare sounds like Stewie from fucking...
What is the
Oh, that's
the
like a shop you can go to.
Okay. Well,
Dang.
that is a pink/purple character. I'm gonna voice them.
Alright.
Welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that'll boost your stats, shit that'll lead you into stupid new adventures, even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moments. So
Oh,
take
that
a
is
look.
not what is on my screen.
Huh?
That was not what was on my screen.
What did it say?
Something else. I don't know. Like it wasn't. It was just like a different version of the same text, really. A bag of regular cocaine. PR agent.
Wait, what? $0 a gift? Can I just like... Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait! I just wasted my turn doing that!
Buying a... Did you buy something?
I bought nothing!
Oh. That day, while hosting for the class play, it is those amusers themselves have decided to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. You are going to observe with her math homework after, but you notice her surrounded by a crowd of sinister cloaked figures. She seems pretty pissed about it.
Guys, stop it! I don't want any dead goats! I'm at school!
We understand you perfectly, Lord So Gordy. This is a test. We must bring you even more dead goats to satisfy your dark hunger.
What? No, that's the opposite of what I said, and I don't go by Zagord anymore. I'm Zoe, okay? Z-O-E. Can we take a brain check on that study session, Sparkabelle? I can't stand to be around these jerks.
Zoe versus Matsu on the way out. The cultist stare at you with unconcealed awe. But okay, it's concealed by the terrifying masks, but still.
The gourd addressed you by name, and you did not go mad with pleasure. It addressed you almost as if you were an equal. It passed within inches of your frail mortal frame, and what's more, you mentioned rain. Could it be was referring to the one fabled storm of cerebrospinal fluid, which will one day come to quench all sanity? Brothers, sisters, bow down before Sparkabelle, for she is clearly the prophet of Zagord. Please, O prophet, guide our worship, for we have noticed of late that our Lord appears dissatisfied with our sacrifices. The blood of many goats once pleased Zagord, and yet now we do not understand what has changed.
That's pretty obvious.
Perhaps, through your special relationship with our incomprehensible master, you could suggest a new sort of sacrifice that would please it.
Yeah, fuck it. You've got nothing better to do. You decide to be a prophet for a good day. You tell them what they should really be sacrificing.
Sacrifice your own harmful prejudices!
It's important to learn from your mistakes. Sacrifice another good, but right work sorry on the side. Yeah, sacrifice your own harmful prejudices.
But our harmful prejudices are precious to us. They're how we remain reliably unpleasant. The better to unpleasant to gourd.
Maybe that's how it was the god you explained. Because those got an entirely different set of standards that don't involve being a bigot.
Your wisdom is truly subtle and deep. Very well, bring out the prejudices.
What does it go to step forward with a steel random box with blood and scorch for my far? You're not sure exactly what's inside, but it smells pretty racist.
Now bring out the venom acid we always carry around.
Where is it keeping all this stuff? Zolobs must be really roomy.
Now dissolve the prejudices in acid. Go on, do it.
The box dissolves to the sound like 1,000 grandmothers disapproving of your gender identity.
We're suddenly unprotected from new radical ideas. The revelations are flooding in. Could it be that we have been jerks? Alas, it is true. If it is true that our Lord demands us for one further sacrifice, it's the greatest sacrifice of all. We must sacrifice the past. As the name Zagord is gone, perish along with the dark timeline that gave it birth. And here and now, we rededicate ourselves to a new cult. The cult of Zoe.
Wow, that worked way better than you expected. Maybe you could dissolve the prejudices of other bigots in acid too. Or maybe you could just dissolve the bigots in acid. Either way, you gain +2 charm and +1 boldness. Is that weekend? Something happened to Sparkabelle. Yay! You're having your evening tea at a nice place when you start feeling sleepy. Next thing you know, you're waking up in a random warehouse. Finally! Hello! It took you almost 2 hours to recover consciousness. Rude much? Anyways, let's do this quickly. I have someone else to drug and kidnap at 9. You're here tonight because I might or may not I might or might not be starting to have feelings for Hayes.
OMG?
The feelings are dumb and blind and flighty and dumb. And I won't let my feelings lead me to a life I end up regretting. Thing is, I'm fabulous, so of course I've created a specific list of features I expect in a love partner. You know, to guarantee I don't end up murdering them out of boredom and contempt. Do you know what I appreciate in people? What? Sorry, what'd you say?
I didn't say... Don't worry about it.
No, you said something. Let's hear it. Can you repeat it?
I said please murder me out of boredom or contempt.
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. You know what I appreciate in people?
Why would you make me repeat it?
Smiles. Do you know what I appreciate in people? Ambition and direction. I want someone that's thinking beyond just where they want to go this summer. I want someone with a plan, so we can both be fabulous and conquer life in our own fierce ways. So tell me, would you describe Hayes as an ambitious person who planned an amazing future for herself? Yeah, no, Hayes has her entire life planned out in a set of color-coordinated manila folders, including with all potential scenarios, tons of charts, and even some thoughts on how her lineage could continue her master plan. Or, sure, you know how Hayes works at a burger joint on the weekends. According to her plans, 20 years from now, she might become the manager. Also, she has very serious plans to become platinum and FOF by next year. I'm gonna do the top one.
Thank you, please.
Manila folders, charts, color-coded. Those are the key words to getting a lady excited. Is this true?
I don't have my life planned out in color-coded folders, but I plan to be a resource. I plan to get involved in resource management with the Canadian federal government. So like,
That works. You're pretty sure they are, but sure. I wonder if she's using the same color codes that I use in my plans. Who knows? Even our life management plans could merge.
I want to merge.
Looking forward to analyzing the degree of compatibility in our lineage plans. Oh, look at me getting all romantic. Your show has a unique sense of romanticism, but your show will be good enough for Hayes. You gain +3 charm for your good deed.
Okay.
Okay. Everybody chooses a historical figure.
Alright. I've got mine.
Alright. I'm trying to see if I can figure out a good one. I'm sorry, my degree makes this harder than it should be. I should just, like, pick one.
I'm picking one that's involved in, science.
Okay. I have one.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Marie
Fidel
Curie.
Castro.
5 years ago, this historical figure time traveled to our times, and now they live in the present time. Player order is designed based on how likely you'd buy a gossip magazine that contains hot info on how the historical figure is now in a relationship with Leonardo DiCaprio. 100% Fidel Castro. Oh my god.
He just died in 2020. He's back 5 years later and he's dating fucking Leo.
That's so good.
Just so you know, my runner-ups were Mussolini, Mao Zedong, and Winston Churchill.
But those would have all been amazing purely because, like, they're all men.
They're all men. And they're all old.
Okay, I will not waste my turn going to the shop again.
Mussolini X DiCaprio would be kind of cringe, not gonna lie. Yeah. Oh wait, shit, it's my turn. I forgot.
Yeah.
That day, during recess, you saw an half-hour wave that goes full crazy. We have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like, it's 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. As a consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a pretty rad party. You game plus do fun.
Wow. So I was playing FOF.
I was playing FOF. I'm just Zoe and I was playing FOF. I hope that stands for fuck off faker because that's what you are. You're a faker.
What? How do you figure, Leonard? I was just trying to tell Sparkbell how much fun I was having.
Being a fake gamer girl, because if you were a real gamer girl, you wouldn't talk about how fun games are. You would just be playing them. If you think this girl had selling the fan this in people's faces, because that's what girls do. They just do it for attention.
Wow, God forbid people talk about the things they're interested in. Leonard, literally all you do is try to prove you're a real fan. You're the one who interrupted this perfectly normal conversation.
Fake conversation.
Leonard!
Fake Leonard. No, wait, real Leonard. Girls are the fake ones.
So are you saying there are no real gamer girls?
I thought I had been one, but she wasn't like all the other girls. She said right up until she was, when the bitch friend showed me and decided it went to date some asshole Chadcabra.
Wait, how did that have anything to do with her interest in gaming?
Poor Zoe. She's new enough to this whole being a high school girl thing, but she has no idea that there is no reasoning which the Leonards of the world. Not to be a white knight or anything, but you should really step in and find a way to distract Leonard so you and Zoe can discuss absolutely gender-neutral topics like gaming and peace. Distract Leonard by creating a perfect real gamer girl profile on Twitter. Tell her that you have heard someone saying there is no wrong way to play video games. Hold on, I'll do the top one. You pull out your phone and quickly create a Twitter profile as the first ever legitimate gamer girl.
And that, Zoe, is why you're a stupid faker TikTok whore who— oh wait, someone's just followed me on Twitter and I must admit them immediately.
god, he's awful.
He's online. He's terminally online.
Real gamer girl for 26.9? Oh, sure you're a real gamer girl, I'll be the judge of that. I'm a real gamer girl. Not like all those other fake gamer girls. Most girls only play games for male attention. Well, that's true. Like, having things explained to me at great length by nice guys, regardless of the depth of my own knowledge and experience on the subject. Finally, someone who appreciates a true gentleman. Dislikes criticism of the patriarchy, coming up with rebuttals rather than immediately agreeing with anyone pointing out my flaws. Now this is a true gamer girl. Excuse me, milady, but I have to go explain her own beliefs back to her. She says that she's into that sort of thing.
Wow. Anyway, I was playing Epaulette the other day.
Zoe gets to finish her story uninterrupted. And you get to learn about her passion and interest. What a delightful way to gain +2 charm and +1 fun.
Whoa, okay. Where the hell's Vera gonna be?
She'll be wherever you are, baby.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, cool.
Just don't go to the gym.
Okay. What does the gym do?
That's where the shopkeeper is.
Oh, thank you.
I might go to the auditorium just to improve your creativity.
Okay, what does creativity do?
You just generally want to have big stats everywhere. It gives you more options.
Yo, I love that outfit.
This is gonna be a character I'm actually gonna kill, true. Is that they will also for the class play, you do a terrific job at acting. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses to be exact. Damn. Roses aren't a valid currency or stat in this game. Anyways, you check your Converter app to see if this could translate into something a bit more useful. It seems 70 roses equals 2 creativity points. Sweet, you gain +2 creativity.
I like the 7 roses.
You're making your daily protection payment to VR when suddenly... Everyone, stop! Wait, actually,
Wait,
no.
can I do...
Yeah, you can do this.
Everyone, stop what you're doing and look at my majestic visage!
The interdimensional prince, muscling in on my own territory, aren't you?
Not all, my darling Viperess. I am here strictly in a business capacity.
Business, you say? I'm all ears, except for my snakes, which are to all tongues and teeth.
It's simple economics, my love. You're an aspiring crime kingpin. I'm a prince. I propose a merger. A merger of our resources, our minds, our bodies, and our spirits.
Interesting. Oh no, Vio's getting out to calculator. If she decides this merger is financially viable, good luck ever asking her to prom. But how will you undermine Vio's confidence in the prince's financial status?
Replace all his gold with fish. Steal all his money with your high frequency trading algorithm. Carl!
Before we draw up the contract, I hope you won't mind providing a full accounting of your assets.
Of course not, my dear. As you can see from this spreadsheet, my entire kingdom is owned by someone named Carl.
Let me see that. You idiot! Carl isn't a person, it's a computer algorithm. It probably stands for something like computerized autonomous robotic light bulb. Nope, doesn't stand for anything. It's just Carl. You get +1 boldness and +1 smarts. Everyone chooses an animal. Okay.
Okay, I've got mine.
Alright, I got mine.
3, 2, 1. Capybara.
Platypus. What'd you say?
Capybara.
Capybara, or platypus. Players decide
Game
based
of
on...
Thrones.
I watched Game of Thrones.
I think that, okay, I'm just gonna, like a royal house, if it had, like, it had the thing as its sigil. I think that platypus would be more interesting, because it's, like...
Platypus is a fucked up animal.
Platypus is a fucked up animal, and it also, like, lays eggs and it's venomous. You
Yeah.
know, like, capybaras are just kind of like big rats.
Which is why we love them, but they are just big rats.
Yeah. I like those little activities. They're fun.
They're fun. They satiate my never-ending need to argue. Anyway, sorry, you're gonna be pulling double duty on this one. He finally bending over his burrito with intense concentration. He's obviously taking a food pick for moment calm. He channels the silent energy of the moon. Zoe is right behind him, peeking over his shoulder and giggling. She channels the giggling energy of the moon.
True. Liam, this pic is all- Oh, I love her shirt.
Yeah,
Liam,
true.
this pic is all wrong. Tell the burrito to smile with its eyes, and make its cheese look less melty. And add a filter. Filter more. Filter again. Why must I constantly be disturbed while taking my refined food pics? No one understands my superior sense of frame. Maybe because that's my phone you're using? Fair point, but my phone is charging. What am I supposed to do with this food in the cafeteria at lunchtime? Eat it? I think not. You purple dork. I'm just saying that if you wanted to reach true levels of Tex-Mex beauty, you should add the sticker of G-Man to your food pic. Nothing says good taste like pasting the face of a K-pop superstar next to a high school burrito. Pure Aigyo. Is that a Korean thing?
I guess. For a moment, also if you just admires the Jimin sticker. Liam shakes it off and regains his composure.
Let's agree to disagree, timeless horror. Or let's put G-Man in your dumb food pic. Stop it.
Quick, fix his burrito moment-to-gram K-pop emergency. Oh wait, this is me.
What if we use the G-Man sticker where he's contemplating the existential notions of death, meaninglessness, and the void? True K-pop fans should know that G-Man's favorite food is enchiladas, and his second favorite food is leaving Liam alone.
I'm gonna do the first one.
Yeah, probably. That's probably gonna get you in Zoe's good graces.
But this is funny.
It is, yeah. You had me at meaningless. I'll allow this nonsense. Yay, now snap that thing! I must admit, G-Man adds a quiet, powerful pathos to this bean and cheese burrito. This appropriation of mainstream culture is quite satisfying.
Zoe's pick goes mega uber super viral. And now the whole world is Jimmying their burritos. Cheesy and that's weird. But not as weird as your high school.
Oh, I wonder where I'm going.
Wow. You arrive at your chosen table to find we are looking at looking askance at Miranda's lunch. A single, very suspicious looking apple. Miranda, honey, your apple seems to be pulsing with an unhealthy purple light.
Oh, I'm sure it's just your imagination.
It also has a skull on it, and it smells like lighter fluid. I don't think it's for eating.
Of course it's for eating. It's a perfectly standard poison apple. You know the sort that puts a princess to sleep for 100 years?
You literally just admitted it's poison.
I know. And I always said I wouldn't be the kind of princess who eats a poisoned apple. But how else will I find a prince to wake me with true love's kiss and live happily ever after with me?
Well, we need to have a little talk about feminism. You, back me up on this. Tell her she doesn't need poison to poison herself for the sake of a man.
You don't need to eat that apple. Princes should be eating poisoned apples so that you'll kiss them. You don't need to eat that apple. There are plenty of eligible princes on hotprincefinder.com.
I think it's the top one?
Okay, yeah. Marvelous idea. If the princes are asleep, I shall be able to assess them fully before making a selection. Come to think of it, I suppose this is why the princes prefer sleeping damsels to begin with.
God, royal marriages. The whole thing is like a fucking meat market.
In my kingdom, it's more of a fish market. In any case, you two have truly opened my eyes. I shall be sending poisoned apples to all nearby princes forthwith.
Miranda gets to work poisoning all his suitors. Mia is very impressed with your enlightened opinions on gender and poison.
Yay!
Yay!
Alright.
Everybody chooses an activity.
chooses an activity.
I have one.
You know what? I'm gonna do one that I've been doing a lot recently.
Okay. Alright.
Three, two, one.
Puppy kicking. Sorry, what was yours?
Biking!
Like, player orders decided based on how weird and interesting your next day it would be if it revolved around doing this activity together.
I mean, like... See, biking isn't weird. Puppy kicking is weird, but it's not really, like, I don't know, it wouldn't hold my interest.
Yeah, no, as someone who doesn't like abusing small animals, I'm not really that interested in puppy kicking.
I think perhaps we do random here.
Yeah, there's no good answers here. Yay, I won the slot machine.
Wow.
Let's go gambling.
Let's go gambling!
Yeah, we'll go to the auditorium. That day, while asking for the class play, you are struck by the lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone to call you by it. Also known as one of these most 7 douchebaggish moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome, inventive, and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite the feat. You get +2 creativity. Don't actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask all the other players to call you by that nickname until the end of this round. Can you call me Princess Kickass?
Sure.
Say my name.
Sure, your Royal Highness Kickass.
It's Princess Kickass.
Look, okay, listen. I'm just using, like Princess last name. So if your last name is Kickass, I'm like trying to address you by like something creative. Anyway,
Dude,
God forbid
princess.
Okay, fine. Princess.
Yes. You spot Zoe and say hello. She seems to be in a pretty good mood.
Hey, Sparkabelle. Sorry about running out on you before. I was just overwhelmed by all that cult stuff. Speaking of them, they've actually been a lot better lately. They're still pretty clueless, but at least they haven't given me any more dead animals. I wonder what's gotten into them. Well, better not to mess with success. Anyway, I gotta go study for my ambush finance midterms. Later!
As Zoe leaves, you notice her Kata peeking around the corner. When she's gone, you say sheepishly about you.
Hey, Sparkabelle. Praise be to you for unholy wisdom and stuff. We were just wondering, did Zoe say anything about us? Like all the dead goats we're not giving her? Are we using the right pronouns? We just all love her so much that we want to make her sure she's as happy or unhappy or ruthlessly insane as she can possibly be. I love her the most of all. Who said that? Whoever you are, you can't possibly love her more than I do. And I'm the one standing in the front. I was standing in the front last time. We all look the same because we're all wearing masks.
Well, they're worried about using the right pronouns. They're wearing masks.
Whoa.
Democratic Party. And they're worshipping a dark god. It really is the Democratic Party.
Silence. You can't silence me. You're not my Grandmaster. Oh. Well, someone is, right? I mean, we have a Grandmaster, don't we? What kind of cult would we be if we without a Grandmaster? We don't, do we? Oh, what do we do? Please, talk about grace us with the wisdom. How do we choose our Grandmaster?
I'll be your Grandmaster.
You need to learn to think like your mistress. Become a high school student per day, and the answer will be obvious to you. Have Grandmaster go to whoever can compose the best theme song to sing to Zoe every morning, as if it's the new episode.
No, I hate that. I hate that so bad. I think she would get annoyed as shit by that.
Yeah.
Become like a high school student. That would be incredible. No. This is what Zoe's prophet suggests, and it must be done. Comrades, bring forward the 1,000 needles.
Like, details?
It's always well to become one high school student. Let the union of the flesh begin.
No. This is not good at all. And yet you cannot look away as the cultists sew the pale flesh together.
Oh, hey, Sparkabelle, do you have a pencil sharpener? Mine's... Oh, what are they doing now?
We are high school student, screams the mutilated high schools protest and union. We care about good grades and the status of our financial scheme, of our facial scheme.
Ugh, you think you got a good batch of cultists and then they go and sew their bodies to each other to become a high school student. Every time.
Are you not pleased, mistress? Was the quivering amalgam of flesh and bone.
Of course I'm not pleased. This is so embarrassing. You're the worst cultist ever.
His eyes thumbs off. Looks like you're the worst prophet ever. You lose -2 charm and -1.
What the fuck? Okay. I want to go to the library.
Is that there?
Wait, what?
Is that there? You spent some
Mining
time on the
some
library's
Bitcoin.
PC, mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guess that nobody actually has any fucking clue. But you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyways, you get +2 bitcoins, which is equal to +2 million dollars. Which unfortunately equals 2 monster dollars, so that's too many. Without warning, Real pulls you aside and hisses in your ear. Oh my god, the stalker's back. You follow a pointed finger until a guy dressed in a white toga, winged sandals, facing away from you. He looks like a creep. He's been following me everywhere. He thinks I don't notice him checking me out in that mirrored shield he has?
Oh my
I totally
God.
do.
It's fucking Perseus!
Oh, he's such a chore being this beautiful all the time. How am I ever going to get rid of him?
Feed a damsel to a monster. That'll distract him. He looks Greek. Why not bribe?
Yeah, you have enough money for bribery. You buy a bunch of wine and hookers and burns them on a golden altar to Zeus. The clouds glow with an unearthly light. Thunder booms. A bolt of lightning crackles and strikes Real's stalker.
Ow!
He screams,
Fuck you, Dad! I wish you'd never turned into gold dust and pissed on my mom.
and scenes as his stalker limps away, shaking his fist at this guy. Hey, that was cool. Thanks. The exotic so seem to have some odd ideas on how babies are made. You gain +2 fun and +1 smarts.
Holy shit.
Exactly again. Yay!
Dude, something happened to me.
Oh, you don't know.
Hey Hayes, you know that feeling you get deep in your seventh stomach? That tingling when you know the teaser trailer of the next installment of your favorite franchise is dropping in 70 hours, 8 minutes, and 32 seconds? That warm glowing, this is gonna give me so much fic inspiration even if it's only 10 seconds, feeling of giddy excitement and untapped potential? Well, that's how I feel about Sparkerville. Much like a teaser trailer, I feel like there's still so much I need to know. How do I know Sparkerville is really the monster for me? Help me out here. Picture the scenario, okay? So, I'm out on an epic adventure with Sparkerville, right? And after escaping a near-death situation, we stumble wearily, sweatily, exhausted to get some well-earned rest at the nearest inn. We're greeted by a gruff, rude innkeeper with the most beautiful butt ever. But before I can fantasize about marrying the innkeeper's butt, he gives us the keys to our rooms. But whoops, it's only one key to one room, the only one left. Which means that, through this unlikely series of events, Sparkerville and I will be forced to share a bed! Eee! What would she do? What would she do? What would she do?
Next to the question. Thrice over. One that deserves an equally excellent answer.
Sparkle would blush deeply and shyly and respectfully ask if you're okay with the situation before revealing that she has a rare condition in which all of her clothing disappears the moment she gets into bed. Man, I don't know how to say this, but Sparkle has an extreme allergy to contrived, sensually ambiguous situations. She would probably walk to the nearest IKEA and build her own bed before sharing. Oh my god. I like blushing deeply and shyly and respectfully ask if you're okay with the situation before revealing she has a rare condition in which all of her clothing disappears the moment she gets into
It's
bed.
so fucking funny.
Oh my word, oh my goodness. Wow, all her clothes, like all of them? And she would blush first? That's just, wow, yes, okay, we can work with that. Thank you for this very important information, Hayes. You're as beautiful as that imaginary innkeeper's imaginary butt.
It's true. And you just got 3 charm to prove it. Everybody chooses a brand. Say, okay.
Okay, I've got one.
Alright, I got one.
3, 2, 1.
Dow Chemical.
Tesla.
Oh, 2 horrible brands.
Oh, Brandon.
No, I already know how one of them turns out.
Oh my god, you won both the random ones.
Tesla versus Dow Chemical. Are you choosing hell or hell? That they during recess, you saw a half-hour wave that goes full crazy.
It's another one.
You spot Juan, the small magical Latino cat, who seems a bit sad. He explains that he's worried people are just so used to calling him Juan the small magical Latino cat that now everyone defines him only by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are around 23 other different parts of the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You'll never forget about him and the crazy adventures you both lived in Monster Prom prequel, Monster Middle School. You had such a great time remembering those crazy stories. You can plus 2 fun. Everyone's favorite eldritch cutie patootie runs up to you, then it goes twitching with excitement.
Sparkabelle, did you hear? Did you hear? TV streaming platform TM is reviewing senior regular samurai frogs. I'm so excited, like OMG.
OMG, it's right. What? Oh, miserable gods of TV. Why do you keep doing this to us? They're going to run SRFSF and for generations. Oh, ruin. I'm sorry, I didn't read my line correctly. Just like when the SJWs hijacked Human Hunters, and they made all-female reboot, and now young monsters will grow up watching that and never know true happiness.
So, wow, this game is showing us age, huh?
God.
I haven't heard about SJWs in years.
TV streaming platform TM already owns Skater Cat from Venus and Ghetto Dolphins, and now they're going to ruin for the frogs. I bet they're all going to be POC and women anyway. They probably won't even be frogs.
I don't know that they are making them POC and women, but even if they were, aren't there female frogs?
You would say that.
But aren't there? I'm so confused all the time, Leonard. Why are you like this?
Is that moment. A middle-aged man pops up from behind you, but you notice is a cardboard cutout of a bush, newly planted there for eavesdropping. We're hello representatives of our sweet target demographic, he says. I couldn't help but overhear you since succinctly encapsulating a generic argument about reboots. We've indeed feared such backlash from you whippersnappers. Tell me, do any of you have any ideas for how we can guarantee this reboot will be a success? I bet it will absolutely impress any classmates who wish to romance. Impressing classmates who wish to romance? Holy shit, that's like your whole scene. Plus, you can't possibly let Leonard chime in, so... I'm gonna criticize the new graphic style, new characters, new voice actors. So wait, what if you just air the same shit from 30 years ago with a new name? Or a hip new character to hook the target demo, like a surfer skating dog with a goatee and super cool sunglasses or something.
I think the bottom one I'm gonna guess. I don't know.
Well, it's more so what my stats are saying. I think this one. Wow, that's such a brilliant idea. It's full. People can't criticize the new things if there are no new things. It's not like people are paying what calls a brilliant new insight and nuance we're adding, so just shelling out money to relive their childhoods. This gives them that exactly. You eagerly bounds away to put your genius bond into action.
Well, I guess it's better playing than make senior regular samurai frogs into an ethnically diverse feminazis.
You can't see it, but like every time he says some shit like that, I like check my wrist like I'm checking my watch. You know that fucking. You know that fucking like image that's like Harvey Birdman, attorney at law, where he's like checks the calendar.
No.
I'll fucking find it after stream, but like, dude, it's fucking 2025. Get with the times, man.
Sure. On his side, it's pretty cool that you're now an influencer of a major animated series as Sparkabelle. It's like the ultimate achievement in fanfic writing. Well, in this case, I guess the fanfiction was just the fiction that already existed. Well, look, TV streaming platform TM just dropped a trailer for Frogs Reloaded. This seems to be just a trailer from 30 years ago. The comment section is crazy. It looks like they really added nuance and insight into the frogs' dynamics with each other, even better than the original. It looks phenomenal. People really are gullible, aren't they?
They sure are, Zoe. They sure are. Doesn't stop you from getting +2 creativity and +1 money. For your work on the serious level.
Whoa.
The library is where the shopkeeper is, so don't go there. Unless you want to buy something.
Go to the bathroom.
Is that thing you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority? But in the bathroom, you tell yourself in the mirror that you're so bold you would kill a tiny big-eyed turtle with your bare hands. That monstrous act would instantly give you +500 boldness. But come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. Where's the merit in that? You know what? You can keep +2 boldness anyway. Just saying that to yourself out loud. It's always nice to see your friend succeed, and by the increased employees and Vale's illegal law firm, she's clearly doing well. Hello, friend Hayes. Have you come to this place for carbon-based life forms to rid themselves of their waste in order to file a lawsuit? Which I am told is the primary function of this location. Calculus is an ideal secretary who loves to help, can perform research instantaneously, and type an infinity number of words per minute.
And I'm the ideal apprentice because...
For the last time, Zoe, you are not my apprentice because you have no interest in my law practice or helping me acquire vast sums of plus money. You're clearly only here to research another one of your stupid fanfictions.
My spooky high court legal counsel ate you guilty of love. It's not stupid. Clearly you're worried of taking me on would lead to a lawyer apprentice love story.
That is not the case.
OMG, is that because you're already involved in a lawyer secretary love story with Calculester? I demand to speak to a lawyer immediately!
You have come to the right place, friend Delilah. As everyone knows, bathrooms are the most common location to take care of legal problems.
For far too long have I attempted literal battle to claim the 8th Circle of Hell from the LaVey clan, so now I shall attempt to defeat them in legal battle.
Delilah, my wealthy friend, I would be more than... Dahlia, my wealthy friend, whose name I can pronounce, I would be more than happy to assist.
But Damien is our friend. Sounds like repressed sexual tension to me.
Everything sounds like repressed sexual tension to you.
True that. I brought with me this chest full of the spoils of war, prepared to pay any price for your legal advice.
Friend Dahlia, a quick search has informed me that Aquino clan has never controlled the 8th Circle of Hell and that the LaVey clan claimed it firmly, quite fairly. It would seem that you have little to no claim on what is rightfully Damien's kingdom. Zip it, Robo-Secretary. You know nothing about the law. Then there is little to no chance that Dahlia is not loaded, and I'm therefore happy to take on her case as a client for a large sum of plus money.
You have chosen the right side, fiendish Gorgon. What is the plan for my legal victory?
The plan? Yes, the plan. Which I have one of, because I'm a very qualified lawyer. Your case, for which you have absolutely no legal grounds whatsoever, certainly will be winnable. We just need to,
See, this is probably boldness, and bringing a surprise witness is creativity?
Yeah, I can see it. Oh!
What?
Yes, exactly, of course. If Hayes hadn't jumped in, I, a highly qualified lawyer, would have suggested just the same thing. But friend Vera, it would seem in my database suggests that objection can only be used in certain... Objection? Overruled. Oh, fuck.
You know, I'm starting to think this law practice based out of a high school bathroom may not be legitimate.
Nice going, Hayes. Are you even a lawyer? Guess what? Now you're a client.
Oh, damn.
Apparently, being a client costs you -3 money. Yikes.
Damn.
I write you the
TV
TV show. Okay, alright, I got one in mind.
TV show. Okay, I've got one.
Alright. 3, 2,
1.
Star
Better Call
Trek
Saul.
Voyager. Wait, what'd you say?
Better Call Saul.
Better Call Saul. Player decided on how mind-blowing it would be if the next year the showrunners revealed that the TV show was a spin-off of Titanic. I mean, I can see it for Voyager.
So it would be more mind-blowing for Better Call Saul to be a spin-off of Titanic, or...
Sure, yeah, I'll go with that.
Okay.
This is a dumb question.
It's very dumb. These two again.
You arrive at your chosen table. Find Miranda folding napkins at Vera.
Do you want to know what this one is for, Vera?
No.
I'll take that as a yes. The rose-shaped napkin fold is for birthdays between the ages of 16 and 22.
Miranda's hands move fast as lightning, turning the rose into a gorgeous white swan.
By contrast, this swan folding is for first weddings, third weddings, and swan giveaways.
As a fashion enthusiast, I've never been so bored by a piece of fabric.
Oh, and this black swan folding is for weddings where you plan to brutally murder all the guests. Not very popular, the black swan folding.
Okay, that's sort of cool, but I'm still aggressively uninterested. You happen to have some napkin folding skill yourself. Maybe you could spice up this interaction. You decide to show off your most impressive napkin fold.
Fold the napkin like so. It creates a self-aware napkin whose sole purpose is to fold more napkins. This writhing snake fold is for when it is time to leave Vera alone and stop explaining napkin folds. Well, that's quite a specific fold. Under what circumstances would one use... Oh, I see.
Damn right you see. And notice how my whole head is covered in writhing snakes. So basically, just assume that don't talk to Vera about napkins time is all the time. It's a year-round festival. People the world over celebrate it by not folding napkins at me.
Well, it's not really a very elaborate napkin fold, is it?
You explain what your fold lacks in complexity, makes up for the 12 ounces of cobra venom. It can spin the wheel.
Right, well, I see we subscribe to different schools of napkinry. I'll leave you two to it then.
Your reward for running Miranda off is a one-on-one lunch with Vera. You've never felt so alive. You sit down with Scott and Zoe, just as Zoe cracks open the Tupperware she brought for lunch. I'm not sure what's inside, but it sounds like it's gleaming.
Whoa, Zoe, what are you eating? Is a pizza. I love pizza. I forgot I was so sick there.
No, Scott, it's not pizza. I'm on a special diet where I only eat sanity.
Oh, sanity. I bet that's chock full of protein, brother.
Sorry.
Not really. It's mostly chock full of horror. It's better fresh, but that's a lot messier. So when I come to school, pack leftovers in this Tupperware instead.
So smart. What does sanity taste like?
Well, you know when you're sucking the marrow out of the ethereal bone fragments harvested from the carcass of a rival deity you've slain?
I don't think I've ever eaten a rival deity. Do I have a rival deity? Is it fireworks? I hate fireworks.
No. Let's see. Have you ever drunk a child's tears filtered through its mother's severed scalp while an orchestra plays a tuneless melody on instruments of fledge?
I've had pizza. Is that close?
Not really. It's more like cashews. Cashews and shrimp.
Oh, cool. I knew it was high protein. Can I try some? Can I?
Well, it's not really for mortals.
Scott looks so excited. We've got to figure out a way to resolve this situation. What if Scott uses crazy slaw? Scott, sanity's extremely high in cholesterol. Why don't you eat some cashews and shrimp smothered in this malignant insanity hot sauce I bought?
I love that.
Oh, no, cholesterol. The original C word.
Also, eating sanity would cause your brain to invert, mutilating it like a thumbless chimpanzee angrily peeling an orange.
That sounds sort of bad, too. What I'm really worried about are my arteries. Cashew me, bro.
Happily obliged. One cashew shrimp and weaponized hot sauce cocktail. Coming right up.
Oh, wow. This one tastes like a tiny crime scene. Down the hatch.
That's not hot sauce, Scott. Are you sure your mortal mouth can...
My mouth exploded. It caught on fire and exploded. No more mouths for Scott.
No, Scott, I can still see your mouth.
But I can't see my mouth. Whose mouth is it supposed to be? Mine? If so, I can't see it. It's not real.
Okay, dude.
Sorry, I can't talk. Mouth exploded, so I don't have a mouth anymore.
Scott sits quietly for the rest of the lunch period, growing progressively redder and sweatier while you enjoy a nice time with Zoe. Nice. Ray choose a song. Sing it.
Okay, I've got one.
Okay.
3, 2. Oh, sorry.
Okay,
you
I
have
think I
one?
got one. 3,
2,
1. Euphemia.
Safety dance.
Safety. Player already decided on how intrigued you would be to hear a story of a couple that says this is their song.
Wow, okay. Either they're really big fans of Code Geass, or
the guys cast.
True.
Or there is some interesting shit going on there. Listen, I am sure that you could find some, like, dozens of couples in suburban America that have Safety Dance as their song.
Wait, really?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's like...
But like... I don't know, it feels like a weird song to have as your song. Like, you know, like, your song is like something that's kind of like romantic, you know?
Yeah, but like, it's kind of like, you know, we can dance if you want to, we can leave your friends behind. Oh, wait, or am I thinking of a different song?
No, you're right.
Yeah, no. But like, I think it is like, you know, we can dance if you want to, we can leave your friends behind, that's kind of like a...
I guess so, yeah.
I can see it. Am I okay to go first? Sorry.
I mean, you've gone first a lot.
Okay, I'm willing to give it to you, but let it be known I had the correct answer. I'm willing to concede that. As long as we all know that I would have won. That day during recess, you start an apple. Yeah. Okay. You're casually chatting with one, the small magical Latino cat. You start telling him that hilarious story of what happened last summer at the monster camp. You know which ones, the one involving the beehives, the blow doll as the president, the penguin's mask, and the mystery of the Golden King. Slowly, lots of people start joining in to hear the story. By the time you say where the Golden King was, 100 people or so burst into hysterical laughter. You turn on your mobile apps that captures all the laughter and turns it into plus-2 fun. Hey, remember that one time at that one party where you explained to me in great detail your brilliant secrets of the business world? Holy shit, you do not. That doesn't sound like your area of expertise at all. You must have been pretty drunk. Whereas we are, so you smile and nod. Well, I will be attending a very fancy and important business dinner event tonight, full of powerful people by exclusive invitation. And by exclusive invitation, I mean I'm going to use my Gorgon powers to turn the concierge into stone and then sneak in. I'd love to see you put other people's money where your mouth is if you're not doing anything tonight. You're planning on reorganizing your collection of value collection Pokemon cards. The popular trading card game based on the more popular video game, Pocket Humans. Each card depicts a human being with a very specific job and bio. But that can wait, so when the time rolls around for the fancy business dinner, you shove them in your pocket and roll out. Hey, it's over here, glad you could make it. I've been raking in business cards hand over claw so far. I met Gertrude Gorgonzola, the Diamond Tampon Tycoon, and Ray K. Bebop. The social media influencers, rappers, robot, and they're both very excited to do business with me. How have you done so far? You turn out your pockets and shows you all the evidence of your endeavors, which consists of the lobby card for the hotel convention, for the hotel the convention is in, and the only thing handed to you by a real businessman, a sticky note with the word no written in red Sharpie. Maybe I should invite someone else. Literally, anyone else. No, it's okay, stop it all after the event. It's time to pull out all these stops and choose an amazing tactic to get as many business cards as you can prove to VR. As you prove to VR what a valuable business asset and or plum bait you are.
You have no business and therefore no business cards to exchange, but you sure as hell have Pokemon cards. Trade those. Convince the business people you have a rare disease that can only be cured if you are given 100 business cards. What? Come on!
I was gonna suggest the bottom one. With the flash, you pull out your adult collection of Pokemon cards. Hey! You also have Lizard Plus and an impeccably tailored pinstripe suit. Are those Pokemon cards? I love Pokemon. Resident Evil Spawn Cthulhu withdrawing a pack of cards from his purse. Pocket humans are the humans I at least. Soon you are surrounded by business men, all enthusiastically pulling out their collections of Pokemon cards. Who knew a trading card game was not a video game for much younger audience, much younger monsters would have such an immense popularity in the high-end business community. Does no so we sit on the floor, swapping cards back and forth as you swap stories of the best Pokemon cards you played in. What the hell is going on over here? Why is everyone on the floor? You show me all your impressive new collection of rare Pokemon cards you procured. Pokemon cards? How is this in any way useful to me? Pokemon aren't real. I need business cards to get real business contacts. Not only did you not get any business cards, I now won't be able to either. I know how you Poke nerds roll. Once you get started, it's impossible to get you to stop. I might as well just go home at this point. Once again, children ruin everything. You started to launch your trademark tirade about how Pocket Humans merchandise isn't just for children. It's too late. Zella's gone. With 2 boldness and 1 fun.
Is this okay?
Okay, that day you skip class and then dispense the Tillman's of bathrooms. Because you encounter 3 wild hyenas on the way there. There's a fuck lines of security here. Anyways, you subdue them with the help of a hail comb, gut the monster scouts and all the idiotic scenarios they prepared you for. By the time you get to the bathrooms, you totally gain +2 boldness. Seems like Zoe is practically blushing magenta as she slides up to you.
So listen, Sparkabelle. Hanging out at school and getting into wacky shenanigans is great and everything, but it's also randomly absurd and absurdly random, and I want to have some kawaii date time. So what if we do something super, super cute and adorable together, like a nice little picnic? I mean, I still want it to be personal to me, you know, so I want to have the picnic in a pocket dimension nightmare void that holds a special place in my heart. It's just a super cute, super cozy despair realm devoid of any sense and unreachable to normal minds, so I like to hang out there and watch anime on my phone between classes. Anyway, want to meet me there in a few? I'll bring us some cute little picnic snacks. You try to think of a way to keep from losing your sanity and getting your soul fractured. See you in a few!
Aw, shit. That sounds super adorable except for the losing your mind part. But you know a good way to fix that. Grab a cup of coffee, some nuts, some blueberries, and scarf them all down. All food well known for being good for your brain. Purchase a foil anti-void hat from the very trustworthy dude who sells stuff in the dark alley behind the school. Well, I don't have money, so I just gotta gamble on the top one. You stop by the school snack shop, which I think that exists, but is rarely meant to because, what? You think you know every single location at Spooky High? You don't. You get a half cup of munchies to triple I'm not reading that. Some trail mix and blueberries.
Macchiato triple salcho latte.
Well, I would like to see you read it while doing a fucking French Arnold Schwarzenegger, okay?
Half macchiato triple salcho latte.
Okay, fuck you. It shows him into the old food hole. Immediately, you can feel that magic working.
Hey there, Smirkle. You ready to head to the Despair Realm?
You show up, so Zoe takes your hand and you can feel your heart pound and pulse and rate. Your pulse race. She leads you onward.
So here it is. I hope you like the atmosphere. I mean, not the atmosphere like the vibe. I mean, I hope you like that as well. I just mean literally like how devoid of oxygen the actual atmosphere here is.
Whether or not this would have been a problem for you as normally, which is frankly debatable, it certainly isn't today. Not after that healthy and energizing snack. You always use a healthy snack to start the day off right, and decimate obstacles from geometry tests to getting impaled with a spear, which are equally likely as this school.
Are you having fun? You seem like you're having fun, right? Like you're having fun. I mean, you're not shrieking with agony and your eyes haven't melted out of your face and you're still speaking coherently, so that's pretty good for this dimension.
It's a good baseline for any game, really. You and Joe have a wonderful and super cutesy time making your sodas to the sounds of the wind echoing in your ears eerily, like the shrieks of the dead. It seems like your healthy snack wasn't quite healthy enough to keep your mind from any changes whatsoever, because you're now inexplicably highly empathetic to the feeling of raccoons.
Whoa.
But it was still everything Zoe dreamt of, specifically that you survived it, and you gained +2 charm with raccoons, which bleeds into over into regular monster life too, along with +1 fun. The monster prom draws near.
Wow. Wow. Oh boy.
Zoe.
Oh god.
finally pick up your cards and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. You're asking me to go to the prom with you? Have you seen yourself in the mirror? Your face is a crime against humanity. And none of the fun crimes against humanity I enjoy perpetrating. Bye, loser. Failing at monster prom books the essential process of growing up in your life. Being fixated on it and never became a functional adult. Now you're just no person that sits apart and talks to strangers about that one time you almost got a date to monster prom. It's as weird and sad as it sounds. You finally pluck up your cards and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
OMG, prom together? Count me in, baby. We're going to have the wildest prom together. It'll be even wilder than the prom Naruto and Garfield go to together in my fanfic Naruto and Garfield's Very Very Wild Prom Night, in which Naruto finally gets some of Garfield's lasagna.
Prom night was lovely. You danced for a bit, but then you decided to take a walk under the starry night. You named constellations after your favorite anime characters. And in the end, you kissed at least like 8 of them else, including the face one.
Wow.
Wow. Congrats on becoming most likely to become a lasagna.
Holy shit, wow.
Anyways, yay! Monster prom! That was fun. Oh, hold on, there's still more. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the monster prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. But you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Due to the obscene amount of fan art she drew, Zoe was taken by Jim Davis, now creator of Garfield, as his portfolio. Nowadays, Garfield still hates Mondays and loves lasagnas, but you can bet he's into lots of weird stuff.
Is this a fucking reference to the Eldritch Garfield shit?
Maybe it is.
Oh my god.
I mean, this is the time frame for
John.
it, right? I'm sorry, John. We all kept being fierce, strong, and stunning. Some haters says that adult life will put that mean bitch in her place. But you know what? We all ended up making adult life our own bitch. Chloe graduated from doing lots of ayahuasca and now appears to hallucinating people and acts as a spirit animal. I'm glad that Polly got a mention. Not that we ever really talked to her at all, which is a damn shame because she's lovely. Was those 3 weeks, the monster prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for monster prom might have ended then, but there are plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young, unafraid, and we were ready to start. Wow. Polly, yay! I quite enjoy this Polly character.
Yeah, I like her.
I'm gonna take you all tonight on scary walk in the park. You will see how we have fun alright when
Slay.
sunlight's gone and it's time
Slay.
for dark.
I don't think the credits are super long, so I'll let him play.
But feelings still vanish. The fun is to flourish.
Oh yeah, the coven is pretty cool.
The what?
There's also the coven, which I think you can date. And they're pretty cool. Frank Masters.
Right on time, got your tokens, got your glass. Just try to loosen up your mind, get ready for a fiendish blast.
I do also want to play the other games in this series because this game is quite funny. I genuinely forgot how good this game was. I last played it back in fucking 2020 according to Steam, which I guess checks out. Oh, so that's just like sort of Princess Daisy. Thanks for playing. Yay! Win. Anyways, that was Monster Prom. Again, I genuinely forgot how good and like how actually fucking funny that game was. But yeah, no, that's that. Next week we will have more stuff. Maybe, actually, I don't know. I might be back at my mom's place, but that was that week. That was the week that was. Anyways, yeah, I will see you all eventually. Bye. Gamer.
Gaming.
Gaming. Gamer. Epic Gamer. The Gamer Who Games Gaming. Game. The Gamer.